What is up, YouTube? Avriel32 here, bringing you guys a video after only God knows how long. But yeah, sorry, I was just sending a text, not sounding vexy. Anyway, I know I haven't made videos in quite some time, and I apologize for that. I've been very busy with stuff. I did post one video. I don't know if you guys saw it or not. It had about just over 800 views. But then I had to delete it due to certain reasons that I'm not going to get into because it's not really that important. But I did just get back from a regional, and I'm not going to lie, I did really terrible. I made a couple misplays, and I was just very angry at myself at the end of the day. I felt that I should have done better. There was a couple, I think overall I did 2 misplays. And I'm going to go through my matchups first before I go through the deck. I just have the Manju sitting here as like a placeholder. So, you know, make fun of me if you want. I don't really give a shit. I'm just going to be deleting your comment if you say some shit about me. Because I'm not really in the mood for it, to be completely honest. Because I have to correct my Nekroz, which I don't care. The deck is still going to be tier 1.5, tier 1. Or excuse me, tier 0.5, tier 1. The deck is going to be busted next format. I don't care what anyone says. I still feel like I can beat most other Nekroz players in the mirror match. I'm not trying to, like, say that I'm an amazing player because I was obviously not at this regional. I mean, I got 4 wins, 4 losses, and a draw, and I probably should have got maybe at least 5-3, at the very least. But I'll be going through that once I get into this here. So my first round was Noble Knights. I demolished the kid. Round 2, I played against BA. Game 1, Game 1, I got to a point where I had a Unicorn on board, and I sent an Arclight for it. An Arclight effect activated, and I searched Gungnir when I should have searched Trish because I had the freaking Exo Mirror in my hand with a Brio and Colossus engraved. So I could have Trished him, and then he would have had to work around both Unicorn and Trish, and I think the Trish would have killed him because he didn't have that big of a hand size. So that was whatever. We went to 3 games, so I was 1-1. Round 3, I played against Blackwings. Game 1, he freaking opens 3 Whirlwinds, and he summons Bora. Opens 3 Whirlwinds, summons Bora, gets Gale, Blizzard, and like something else. I don't remember what he got, because I'm pretty sure it wasn't a Kalute. And he ends up ending his field with Bora, that new Night Shroud blue Crackwing card, I don't know what it is. The card that makes you take 800, it's like a cowboy. And an Armides. I draw, and I've got the nuts and everything else. I've got the nuts and stones and titty bowls of everything. And I could have just Exitoned his board, but no. I decided to waste my Snatch Steal. And when I did, I ended my board with an Armides, a Lava Volchain, and a Trishula. And instead of me using Armides to attack his Bora, I used Lava Volchain, in which he used Kalute. Because Armides negates all card effects, not just spells and traps. So I should have just hit the Armides, and then I could have swung 17 and or 18 and 27 directly. So just stupid shit like that I just did. It really pissed me off. I don't know why I did shit like that. So he beats me game 1. Game 2, I beat him, and by that point we were in time. So it was a draw, so I'm 1-1-1. And yeah, that was that. And then round 4, I played against the Teller Knights. It was actually a guy that I used to go to locals with. Like, I saw him there. And he was a chill guy. We ended up going to 3 games. He beat me game 1, I beat him game 2, and then I got him down to 2,800, and we ended up going to time, and I won in game 3. That was that. Round 5, I played against Ritual Beast. This dude was so slow. He was a member of Team Oblivion. I don't know who the hell Team Oblivion is, but if you guys are somehow relevant in the Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTube community, what's up? Because I just beat the shit out of one of your teammates, so yeah, and he was a salty bitch too, and I was sitting next to him like for the rest of the event. It was horrible, but he was a Mr. Salty bitch, just like my round 4 opponent White Sicilian when I played Chambered. Anyway, so yeah, we went to 3 games, 15 minutes over. Like once time ended, we still went another 15 minutes on 5 turns. He was such a slow ass Ritual Beast player, and I ended up beating him. I made a Trish because he bounced it with Chidori. He knew I had the Valk. For whatever reason, he didn't make the fusion that stops effects and shit. I top decked Trish. Banished for Mirror, played the Mirror, banished Shrit, played Trish, didn't banish anything because he didn't have a hand. Swung to his 100 attack monster and he scooped. So yeah, that was that. And then it kind of started going downhill from there. Because after that I played against the Nekroz mirror, and he just 2-0'd me. He demolished me. And then after that, I played against another Ritual Beast, and I lost that game because the dude stacked me. Literally, I side decked in 4 cards, 2 Royal Decree and 2 Max C. All 4 of those cards were next to each other. Like, if you looked at my deck from, like, at the bottom and went up, it was Max C, Decree, Decree, like, in that order near the bottom of my deck. So the kid freaking stacked me. So if you're watching this video, you need to learn how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Instead of being a scrub ass. So I don't know how well he did, but he's a piece of shit, so I don't really care. And then I played another Nekroz mirror, and I almost won, too. I was so mad. Like, I got him down to freaking 1,200 life points, and he came back and won. So I was really pissed about that. I felt like I should have won. And then last round I played against Yosenju, and I lost that, so I even wrote at the top here, Yosenju, WTF, 441. So yeah, that was that. So let's get on with the deck profile. So we have Triple Manju, because it's standard. Triple Senju, because it's standard. These slanted. Yeah, they're kind of slanted. That's fine, I guess. I don't really know. And then we got Double Shrip, because I don't want to draw into it, and 2 sufficed. And then we got Dance Princess and Phantom of Chaos. I never really used Phantom of Chaos. Yes, I did go with the London regional build. Dance Princess put in work. Phantom of Chaos was kind of a piece of shit, but it did what it needed to do, I guess. I never did the Barbaroid play, unfortunately. I never even sent Barbaroid to the graveyard to make to use Kaleidoscope to add up to level 12, so that kind of sucked. Felt like I kind of bought that for no reason, but I don't know. This build might continue. There is a build that did top recently that ran 2 Phantom of Chaos, so I might net deck that one and try it out. And yes, I did run Triple Brio, but I sold it to the vendors for 50 bucks. But Triple Brio, I wanted to get rid of mine because I'm not going into this next format with 3 and then the price just dropped. But yeah, Triple Brio, I mean, it's Triple Brio. 1 Colossus lost because this is the London regional build and I only really needed 1. Triple Unicorn, because Unicorn's good. Kaleidoscope plus that is amazing. Double Bakris, I never really saw the ability to need 3. Like, I never really needed it. I'm trying to adjust this so that it's not... There we go. Gungnir, Decisive Armor, and Trish. Rounds off the Ritual Monsters. And then for the spells, this was actually Snatch Steal. I just took it out in replacement for this, Offerings to the Doomed. This wasn't my side deck. I side decked it in a couple times and I never drew it because I guess people just like to stack me. 1 Rhoda, it put in work. I usually side decked it out whenever I need to side stuff out. Book of Moon, because I don't like the faces of other people's cards. I heard that a long time ago in a deck profile. Raigeki, because Destruction's good. And Double Dark Hole, it's the gold rares, because I just now got done making a video of me opening up 4 boxes of the gold rares, and I pulled 2 gold rare Dark Holes, but I was using the Ultras. I mean, yeah, pretty much your basic Destruction. Triple MST, I actually made the mistake, too, against the BA player game 2. He had 2 back row, and I drew for turn. I had MST and Raigeki, and I wanted to hold on to my MST in case he had the Vanities turn 1. So I ended up going Summon Manju to search. He changed Mass Change 2. Tributes his card, pitches an enemy controller for Dark Law, and I'm just sitting there like, damn. And I ended up adding Brio, and he banished it after I shuffled my hand. I'm like, damn, today's not going to be my day. Whereas if I would have just MST'd the card close to his deck, which would have been the Mass Change 2, he would have been forced to activate it, and then I could have just Raigeki'd his shit, and he would have lost his Dark Law and his Dante, and he would have got a search, but wouldn't matter because he would have had no field. He would have had 1 back card, which I wouldn't have given a shit about. Yes, I was running 3. I was running 3 of the supers because the 4 Stardust Overdrive ones that I had were in my binder, but I just put those 3 in there and just put in the 1 Stardust Overdrive one. But I did run 3 preparation. I just put the 1 in there because I'm already editing this deck. And then for the ritual spells, we ran 3-2-1, 3 Kaleidoscope, 3 Mirror. I'm sorry, 3 Kaleidoscope, 2 Mirror, and 1 Cycle. I kind of found sometimes where I wish I would have had 2 Cycle, but not in a lot of situations. So, yeah. I'm still going to be playing this deck next format because, as I said at the beginning of this profile, it is going to be Tier 1. I mean, if you're not playing this deck, you're going to be having a hard time because, in my opinion, Cleafort's pretty much got shafted. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to be getting a lot of hate on this video probably, but I don't really care because the regional was kind of bad, but I made $450, so I'm happy. We got 2 Arclight. Underground Arachnid, never sent this. Quasar, never sent this. Level Chain, made it all day. Exciton, what I should have made against the Blackwing guy to whoop his ass. Dark Rebellion, never made it. Emerald, I made once against the Satellar Knight kid. I was bouncing back my shit to draw cards, and it actually worked fairly well in my favor. Castell, Direwolf, Cowboy, I made it for game once. Whoopee. Dweller could have made, but never did. Made Rhapsody against the Nekroz mirror, and it actually worked kind of well to help control his graveyard, but he still whooped my ass. I was just like, get the hell out. Ragnar Zero and Barbaroid for that level 12, and it's a 4,000 beat stick that whenever you're playing against BA, they don't get their Dante shit, so it's really good. Then, of course, we have the YCS Orlando token and the YCS Miami token, because turn up at the club. That's why. Side deck, we got Djinn. No, I was not a dick like Patrick Hoban. I did not say, do you want to side up Djinn? I'm not about that life. I'm not about being a little bitch, no matter how much I get stacked. Valor, because it's Valor, never side it. Kaiku, side, did I side that? I feel like I did. I definitely side decked in 2 maxis. I never side decked in all 3, but I side decked in 2, and then when I got stacked against the kid playing Ritual Beast, the second kid I was just now talking about, yeah, and he stacked my 2 maxis and my 2 decrees, and I was just like, okay, kid, you go off and have a horrible day, scrub ass. Oh my god. I swear, if people ever see me at like a regional and they see my videos, they're gonna be like, dude, you're the one that bitched me out on your videos. I'm gonna be like, yeah, so. Anyway, whatever. I can bitch if I want. It's my video. Yeah, 3 Twisters, never side decked it in, but yeah, it was there if I need it. My 2 Decrees that got stacked, and my 2 Mind Crushes that people were using on me all day, which, nah, they didn't get stacked, but the Decrees definitely did. So yeah, you guys, that's the video. If you enjoyed, a like or favorite would be so appreciated. And yeah, I'm gonna go edit Nekroz. If you guys have a build for me that I could test out, that would be amazing, because Rune, I tested out your hero build, and brother, I think it's doing a little bit too much. It's trying to do a little bit too much. Not trying to say that your build is shitty. I'm just saying, like, I guess I'm just not used to it yet, because like sometimes I'll have hands where I'm like, man, if I was just playing heroes, I could just, you know, go off with heroes, and then it's like half my hands Nekroz, and I'm just like, WTF. Anyway, so I need to go and test that, because it does look like a really fun build. I'm not gonna lie. Rune Crusader 53, I think you should go and check him out, and of course Gajek Scapegoat, because he has like over 1,000 subs now, I think. But yeah, Rune Crusader, he posted a Nekroz build for April 2015. If you guys want to see that, I suggest you go check it out. It's a Destiny Nekroz build, so really, really, really cool, really innovative. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to rate, comment, subscribe, and remember, Nekroz are tier 1.